What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live to get through the power of the internet. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the future of this YouTube channel and what I want to do here, both in the short term and the long term. And I think a lot of people that have been paying attention lately will know that the striving force behind this video has a lot to do with the gastric bypass surgery I had 3 weeks ago. It's exactly 3 weeks ago at the time this video uploads, 21 days. And those 21 days have definitely turned my life completely upside down. We've had minor complications with the surgery, but very, very minor stuff. None of the big issues, no resurgeries or constrictions or anything like that. But because of that, it has really turned my life upside down. And it's kind of got me rethinking just about how I do everything. My streaming schedule on Twitch is completely shot apart. My upload schedule here for YouTube is completely tore apart. It's very, very difficult to concentrate, to focus on stuff. We'll talk about that in a future video, but just to say this, it's going to probably impact the way I do YouTube and Twitch for quite some time. But now there is a plus side to all of this, is that the views on the channel are way up because anytime I talk about the surgery, there are a ton of people who are fascinated about it. I think a lot of old school fans who are just interested in me as a person, who are interested to see my success and to see me losing weight and things along that lines. But I think there's a lot of people who are also very interested in the surgery itself as well. So I'm going to try to make a pledge here to at least every couple of weeks, make at least one video that talks about, you know, the food adventures and the changes in my body and weight loss and plateaus and issues that I'm having with the surgery, especially if anything gets nasty or complicated. But hopefully it'll almost always be good news. It's almost always been good news so far. The video I'm making for Thursday will probably be the biggest compilation of bad news. But again, that's for Thursday. But I promise you, for those of you who are interested in that, I'm going to try to keep that content consistent because it is the most fascinating thing that's happening in my life right now. And I expect it to stay fascinating for a really long time. And I know from the comment section and on Twitter, a lot of people have said, I'm just so tired of the surgery talk. I'm so tired of hearing about the weight loss. I want the other stuff. And I understand that, but I want you guys to understand that one of the reasons I even got this surgery is so that I could be an advocate for taking better care of yourself. And even in cases like mine where you have to make a drastic decision and do something drastic to live longer and to have a better quality of life, I wanted to be an advocate for that kind of thing. And we are right now encouraging a lot of people to take themselves so much more seriously, take their bodies so much more seriously, to be healthier, to lose weight. And for some people who are stuck in that drastic position that I was stuck in, to pursue surgery with a weight loss surgeon, I think it's so important that what we're doing. So that's another reason. I mean, views are nice, but even if only one person sees it and that one person makes a change, then it's worth it. The second question I'm getting a lot is, will you continue to do the Francis character moving forward? And I think the answer is yes. It's something I do want to do. It's one of my favorite things to do here on YouTube, but we have a problem in that area right now. Take a look at the screenshot and you can see that YouTube is slowly demonetizing the majority of my Francis videos. And not even like the really loud or angry ones, but sometimes like the scary clown rage. There was barely any swearing in this, or Francis gets Halloween candy. There was hardly any swearing in this. But again, the Francis videos are just pretty much getting pushed off of YouTube right now, which is fine. I mean, YouTube is my primary source of income and has been for about 5 or 6 years here. But I can still afford to make a video at a loss if it's a video that feels good and that I want to do and that I'm excited to do. And there are other ways to monetize with sponsors and stuff along that lines, which obviously I'm going to do. But it's a little more difficult with the Francis sketch because a lot of the times we break stuff, $50, $100, $200, $500 worth of stuff. And you hope that you're going to make your money back from that, but we don't always with the Francis sketch. But if we don't, you know, now if we're making $0 back, then we're just out money. We're just spending $500 to create the video. So that would have to be a fairly rare special occasion that I wanted to create something like that. Unless I can find another way to do something with a character that would be advertiser friendly. I don't know if that's possible, but maybe we'll figure that out. I'm imagining something along the lines of, well, gosh dang it, right now I'm really upset, but not so upset that I would scare away an advertiser. Don't forget to drink Coca-Cola. It'll give you diabetes. You can look like me. But ultimately, I think it's a moot point anyway, because this surgery really took something out of me that I just haven't been able to find back. A lot of brain fog and some issues and stuff like that. And so I think really I don't have it in me. I don't think Francis will be a thing in the next month or so. Unless something very exciting happens that makes me really need to do the character. Now, when it comes to the gaming content, I mean, I'm born, dyed-in-the-wool gamer. I love video games. I love talking about video games. I love talking about the industry. So that is something I think I'll continue to do, whether it's through Francis or not. Probably the way I'll do it moving forward is my the little weekly wrap-up that I was doing, because it allows me to talk about it all at once. It's just one video a week, so people don't, if they don't want to get spammed with gaming content, they don't have to worry about it. I can go for as long as I want, 10, 15, 20 minutes, talk about as many different topics as I want. And more importantly, I think towards the bottom line, it is the #1 show that my advertisers love to advertise on. And sponsors are just going to be a very big part of the channel moving forward. As the Francis videos continue to get demonetized, as YouTube continues to change, those guys are going to make sure that the mortgage is paid. So not only do I love creating that type of content, but it's also going to pay the rent. So I hope you guys will continue to watch it because I do plan to continue to produce it, and I hope to get back at doing that maybe as early as this week. And I think in the not so distant future, as I'm getting up and out of the house more, as I'm moving more, as we explore the world more, as we go to more conventions and do things along that lines, I absolutely want to take a camera with me and show you the things that I'm able to do, show you the parts of the world that I'm able to see, show you the conventions and the people that I'm able to meet. I don't know necessarily if it'll ever be like vlogging style. I don't think this will ever become a vlogging channel. I'd be very surprised if it does. Screenshot this, but I do think that vlogs will be a part moving forward if that's something you guys are interested in and something that you respond to, because I would love, after years of only being able to sit in front of this computer, to be able to explore the world and explore it with you. And then finally, you guys know I have just a special place in my heart for unboxings. That's why I continue to do Loot Crate every month, even though, I mean, obviously that's a sponsored spot, but I do it because I just love it. I love unboxing products. Anytime somebody will send me something, anytime I purchase something, I love unboxing it. I know that's kind of low quality content, and not everybody's going to enjoy those videos, but I do think there will be maybe one unboxing moving forward, one a week, if I can do something along that lines, as long as I get something interesting, especially when it comes to video game paraphernalia, collector's editions, things along that lines. I love showing off that stuff. I love collecting that stuff. I love buying it. Hopefully that's something that you guys will support here on the main channel. If it's not, that's okay too. But it is something that I'm just very drawn towards, and I hope that you guys will share it with me. But unfortunately, all of these are just tentative plans, and they're plans that might be taking 4 weeks or 6 weeks to really begin to implement. Because, and I will talk about this, like I said, in a future video, but this surgery was a lot more complicated to recover from than I had originally anticipated. And certainly not the worst case scenario. We're certainly one of the better cases, but it was way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. So thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring. Thank you for watching this video. And I hope you continue to watch moving forward as I become the incredible shrinking man, and continue to get this stuff right and continue to branch out and experiment with new things on the channel, because you watching and having support me for so long allowed me to do something that very few people who get this surgery are allowed to do. I was allowed to concentrate on my health first, my family second, and then my means of income very bottom third. Thanks to you guys for all the years of support. Thank you guys for watching the videos as they go up. You guys have allowed me to support myself without having to worry about it too much and letting me just focus on getting my body and mind fixed. And I can't thank you enough for it. So thank you. Even if this is the last video you watch, thank you. So that said, let's wrap it up. I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you on Twitter. What kind of content are you interested in? Are you mostly here just for the weight loss stuff, to watch me recover and rebuild my life? If so, I'm excited to share that with you. Do you like the unboxings? Do you hate them? Do you like the gaming content? Do you hate it? Do you miss the Francis sketches? Are you over it at this point? What is it you want to see? And I'm really going to read them all, and I'm going to try to take it into consideration. So please let me know. But I will tell you, my channel has evolved so many times, and I know that as my body and my mind begins to evolve from the surgery, I think it's going to continue to evolve as well, and my audience has always managed to evolve with me. I've lost so many millions of viewers over the years, but there's some of you who have been with me since the 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 subscriber mark, and God bless you for it. God knows I love you for it. And even if you're new here today, if this is your first video, welcome to the subscriber club. I'm glad to have you for as long as you choose to stay. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon, and I look forward to reading your comments.